What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Sunday watch list, probably the last watch list of the year. I wasn't gonna drop anything, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. Just say happy holidays, happy New Year's, and I hope you guys have an amazing 2026 trading year. To finish off the year, this is gonna be probably one of the quickest watch lists I do, so let's just get right into it. Just kind of keep you guys up to date with where we're currently at and analyzing the conditions and the charts that we're working with right now. So if we're looking at SPY, this was a key level to grab here. This 687. Why? Because it's like 687, 688, because those were the previous all-time highs, right? These were the previous all-time highs, and December highs were here at 689. So we're actually going to mark that 689 as well, and I'm going to name that level December highs. Okay, I like to put a name to my levels so that they have a purpose as to how I'm going to use them. That was resistance, now it's holding as support, as you guys could clearly see. It's a key level. If we fell under December highs, we could go and target the previous all-time highs, okay? We're currently on an uptrend for SPY. As you guys can see, we've just been making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So if I'm looking for opportunity, what I'm going to look for is, do we continue this uptrend? And if so, we mark the new all-time high. This is all-time high now because that is the level I could use. Higher highs, higher lows. If we don't hold a higher low here at December high, 689, then we can take that to 687. It's about a $2 move scalp, so it's not bad, you know? For now, we follow the trend. The trend is our friend. But there's two scenarios here. We either fail to get above highs and we break lower and reverse, or we continue this trend. I think we may continue. But I'm not going to predict. I'm just going to react to what pre-market and what the market opens up at. The other scenario is if we break all-time high, right? We don't know what levels are next, but I'll just go every dollar and then psychological levels like 695, then 700. I believe ES is at approaching 7,000. So as ES approaches 7,000, I'm definitely going to want to keep note and be aware of when we get to that area because typically those psychological levels have big reactions. I know I'm going kind of fast, so if you're a little bit newer, just you can rewind the video to try to follow along. But overall, as long as we're following this uptrend, I'm gonna continue to follow this uptrend. Just in case we do get weak, that would be the next level to the downside, 683. Next up, we've got QQ. Very similar, right? We reversed from this downtrend, and now we are on an uptrend, and I'm going to have December highs marked out. We are in between two key levels, December highs and this 617, which is demand, these recent higher lows. It's also demand from here. It is also a big demand from here. So I am all of December for QQ. This is what happened. We went back and forth, not really much, right? Until we broke under. And then now we're above it. So these are the two levels I watch. 617 for bounces or break and hold under, or rejections up here at December highs, because that's pretty much what happens every time we get there, or a break and retest above. Those are the two levels and two scenarios that will give us the highest opportunity. Is there ways to trade in the middle? Yes. A little bit lower probability, and my job as a trader is to focus on the highest probability. So those are the two levels, and that's as simple as I want to keep this chart. Next up, we have Tesla. If I take a good look at Tesla, what is happening to this chart? I definitely think there was a lot of profit taking in the 500s. These are going to be our new all-time highs, 500s. And it looks like we're failing to make higher highs because now we have lower highs here. But the main level here is going to be like this 464 area almost. This is a big demand right here. So I want to see what's going to happen when and if we get there. But I could also draw a trend line from down here. We have a low, higher low, higher low. So it's kind of a trickier chart. We are starting to break out of this trend line here, and we're starting to push towards the 465s. If I look at this on the daily, all I really see here is inside bars, meaning from here to here. Do you guys see this big red candle? Every day after that, 6 days after that, we have just been inside of 495 and 466. But it definitely looks like we're starting to get some weakness, and this trend is definitely showing me signs that it could start to reverse. So as long as we stay under 474.5 is big resistance, if we can get a clean break and hold under that, then I'm going to go and target. It's also a nice support here. Look here, right? And it's also, yeah, this is a very clean level on Tesla here. As long as we stay under that, I'm gonna go and target 466. Now, if we break 466, it's going 460s and lower. But for now, that's our short-term target until we get more confirmation. That's as simple as I keep this chart. Last one, like I said, is pretty short watch list. NVIDIA, a little bit relatively strong compared to some of the other names. The key level that we just broke was like this 184, but also this structure point here at, and it's a little bit tough. Honestly, for NVIDIA, I'm just going to look for a break and retest above Friday's highs. If we can get a clean break and hold above Friday's highs, the 192.5s, then we should have nothing but room to 195 and then these highs here at 198s. I wouldn't say it's my favorite chart, but it's definitely a little bit stronger than some of the other ones. Just gonna look to see how this trend continues or if it reverses. But yeah, definitely not my favorite chart here. AMD. AMD I do like at any of these levels that I have highlighted. If we can continue to hold 212 and we are going to show signs of this holding, this is a sign of reversal back to the upside because we failed to make lower lows under this 200 area and we got bought up. So if I like this a little bit more than Nvidia, to be honest. If AMD holds 212.5, let's look for the move into the 226s. Anything above 226, the uptrend will, I mean, this stock will reverse because it's been, selling off since October, November. So we'll keep a close eye on this as well. Very short watch list, like I said. PLTR doesn't look too bad either. Very, very quick. I gotta go, but watch for a bounce here or break and hold under. But for now, just keep those other ones that I was looking at: SPY, QQ, Tesla, AMD, and Nvidia. I'd say those are gonna be my top watches. Happy holidays, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support this year, and I hope you guys have learned a lot. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.